Welcome. My name is Antje Roggemann. I'm a trauma healer and medium. I offer healing sessions to release trauma, Reiki sessions to clear your energy, and together with my friend Alaya, I offer life clearing sessions to release spirits and earthbound spirits from your energy field and your family. This video is going to be a collective healing session for the new Moon Solar Eclipse in Libra. On October 14th, we have a new Moon Solar Eclipse in Libra, the sign of relationships. Eclipses tend to bring surprises and shifts and put us where we need to be. They also eclipse out what no longer resonates with us. In this collective healing session for the new Moon Solar Eclipse in Libra, the angels will help you understand how you can use the energies of this new Moon Solar Eclipse and what topics might show up in our lives under this energy. This healing session is like a healing session I do with clients, but I have focused it on the collective, and that includes you. If you want to do personal healing sessions with me to release trauma, the link is in the description. In a healing session, I always ask 5 questions and then I pull an angel symbol for each question. I go through the topics and then I channel a message from the respective angel. And I'll go through all of that right now. The first question is, what is the message of the current situation? And it brings up the angel for grace. I experience divine grace in my life. And the topics here are that this angel helps us to experience grace. And grace is a gift that we cannot work for or earn. In situations where everything has come to a standstill, where everything is hopeless and stuck, grace alone can help. And also in karmic entanglements in relationships, the angel of grace helps to untie the knots. So this angel's guidance for the collective is, if you feel right now that situations on the planet make you feel helpless or seem without hope, ask the angel for grace, for help and intervention. Ask for grace in your own life. Ask for grace in the life of other people. Ask for grace in situations that seem hopeless. Grace is a divine gift and cannot be worked for. We can only ask for grace and receive it. Grace can help untangle karmic relationships and connections, and there's a lot of old karma playing out right now on the planet. Ask the angel for grace for help and intervention. The more people do that, the more we increase the chance for change and for release of the old karmic behaviors and burdens. The second question is, what's the message of the accessory symptoms, like overwhelm or shock or despair? And brings up the angel for security and safety. I trust that life provides me with everything I need. This angel helps to uncover fears and existential fears and release them. It's about giving and receiving material fears and worries, Also living in the here and now and letting go of victim mentality. This angel's guidance for the collective is: be aware when outside events trigger unresolved trauma in you. Feelings of helplessness often stem from your past, either as a child or from a past life or both. If you feel that your nervous system is on alert, get off the news or any news source and take care of yourself, of your body and of your nervous system. Get help if you need to release trauma. I do release trauma in healing sessions. You can work with me if you want to release trauma. Always remember that you are no help to no one when you are in a trauma response. Your trauma and negative energy will only add to that on the planet. So take care of yourself first before you engage in outside scenarios. Always make sure to come from love and empowerment and not from fear and helplessness or hopelessness. The third question is, which message is in the foreground for the collective in the current situation? And it brings up the angel for realization and acceptance. I perceive that my life plan contains everything that is important and meaningful for me. And the topics here are that this angel helps us come to insight and sometimes a necessary turning back. He helps us to look at our situation from above. It is about going within, overcoming the ego, feeling instead of thinking, accepting instead of fighting, and paying attention to external signs. This angel's guidance for the collective is: remember that every person on this planet is on their own journey of experiences and growth. And everyone has their own pace of development and is in their own stage of development. That means that you will have to accept that other people are not where you are, that other countries are not where your country is in terms of economic and social development and in terms of peace. As long as we as human beings carry feelings like anger, resentment, or judgment within us, we are at war within ourselves. And as long as we are at war within ourselves, war will show up in the outside world. Don't judge other people, organizations, or countries. Focus on creating peace in yourself first. If you want to help, pray. Send angels, archangels, ascended masters to conflict and war zones. Help physically or with donations or petitions if you can and if that makes sense. Remember, you can do much more on an energetic and spiritual level than you may be aware of. The fourth question is, which angels are helping the collective through the current situation? Brings up the angel for optimism and beauty. I recognize what is positive in my life. Topics here are that this angel helps us to let optimism and lightness into our life. We see the glass half full instead of half empty. We live in harmony and well-being. It's about don't worry, live. The guidance for the collective from this angel is: just because another country, another people, or even other people in your country don't have the life and safety and security you know, doesn't mean that you are not allowed to enjoy your life and what you have created. Remember, your vibration matters. The higher your vibration is, and the more it rises, the more the vibration around you and of the people around you and of your country will rise. We don't just lift each other up in sense of encouragement or interaction with each other. We literally do that by raising our vibration. That means when you focus on gratitude, inner peace, and creating the life that you want, you pave a path and you enable others to reach that same state of being and vibration by raising them up. Don't focus on the outside and the bad in the world and get dragged into that low vibration. That is the worst you can do for yourself and humanity. Always make sure to use the energy clearing and cord cutting prayer with Archangel Michael that I just shared as a reel on Instagram to offload any energies you have taken on and use it multiple times a day. And the last question is, in which direction is the collective meant to develop further? And it brings up the angel for maturity and wisdom. I'm getting closer and closer to my inner wisdom. And topics here are that this angel helps us to forget and dissolve painful experiences. We get loving support in our way and learn that every experience is a maturing process for the soul. This is also about mental shocks and traumas and learning to listen to our inner voice. And this angel's guidance for the collective is: remember that there is a divine plan, and no person, country, or region of this planet is exempt from that. We are all part of the divine plan. Be aware to not go into ego drama when you get triggered by outside events. It helps no one if you feed any kind of old narrative that is playing out right now. Pray for help. Ask the angels for guidance, what you can do in this very moment. You are not here to save the world. The world does not need saving. Remember that every being, every soul and being incarnated on this planet has signed up for their life and life path and the experiences they are having for the reason of their growth. You may not understand other people's path, but that's not a requirement. That's impossible. You are here to live your life and focus on your life path and life plan. So get used to asking, what is my next step right now? And then take that. And ask that questions 100 times a day. Keep focusing on the impact you can make every day. I hope this was helpful for you. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Your engagement matters. I really appreciate it. If you want to work with me in healing sessions or receive a Reiki session or a life clearing session, I put details in the description. You can always reach me via DM on Instagram as well. Thank you for watching. Please share and see you next time.